Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a birthday bonus reading for Aquarius, as promised. Happy birthday to you, whether your birthday already happened, maybe it's today or it's coming up. Um, I'm going to pull some cards and see what you can expect in roughly the coming year. Could be less, can be more. Um, but yeah, let's get a little let's tap into the forecast for Aquarius. Mojo Tarot is here and also the sun. Good morning, you guys. So glad you're here. Thank you. So I what am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna start with the elemental oracle. We've got West and completion, number 4. The equator to make equal, number 5. Hmm. And moon and darkness, number 7. So, it looks like something is closing out. Your Yeah, it's funny because it's like completion. Yes, you have completed your last trip around the sun, and now you're beginning a new one. Um, but beyond that, there's something here that is you're getting the final puzzle piece. Something is clicking in your brain, um, and you're feeling you could be feeling guided. Maybe there's somebody in your life who's pointing the way for you, or there's something within you where um, this completion, this final puzzle piece, has brought different parts of yourself into balance with this to make equal. Yeah, this is maybe you've been doing some kind of shadow work. You've gone through something that has allowed you to discover a part of yourself that now that you're aware of this, there's this blossoming that's happening. It's like your attention is the fertilizer, is the water that's making something bloom. And there's this, you know, making your shadow side your ally, your friend, even, and allowing it to point the way because now that you're in getting like a divine connection with your with this part of yourself, you're not pushing it away anymore, you're not um, ignoring it or judging it, you're just allowing. It's like you're realizing that this is the part of you that is um has the power to open doors for you, and so you're being led in this new direction. There's this idea of what you can build, of where you can go that you weren't clear about before, you just had no idea. And there's this period of time of um, maybe integrating this idea so that you can move into this new beginning with this moon and darkness. There's like it feels like this kind of gestation period where you don't see clearly the next where the path is leading. You have an idea, you have an outline, but there are some details that are still fuzzy that you're not sure about. But there's this the, the illumination is coming, the understanding. You're going to come out of, you know, the egg, wherever you're, this kind of incubation period. You're going to um, go from the darkness into the light. The darkness is where the ideas can really truly grow, where you're it's also like a energy thing where you're gaining you're tapping into an energy you didn't know you had. And there's kind of a, I don't know, a domino effect, or there's this building snowball effect. Maybe it's like as you start to see more clearly, it's like the sun rising. It starts out kind of dim and then it gets brighter and brighter, and then you're just like, oh, I see now. So, all right, let's keep going. And I forgot to say that this is a birthday bonus reading for Aquarius, but you don't have to have your birthday in Aquarius season for this to resonate. This is still for everybody. And yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I'll keep going. Who's here? So many people are here. So we've got Lioness Kitty Cat and Redbeard. Am I missing anyone? And of course, Mojo Tarot and the Sun. Yay, you guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, so going with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, we've got Resistance 25, which it breaks down to a 7, and the moon is a 7 there. Maybe there's some resistance to moving in a new direction because it isn't fully formed, or yeah, it's like you're needing to start something without having all all the answers, without knowing everything. It speaks to this idea of taking imperfect action, and there's a part of you that's like, well, I don't want to take any action until I know exactly what I'm doing. But um but you just ultimately you just need to begin. Oh, and we've got the void. And with with the moon and darkness, I thought of this card, and this is number 1. The void is where all possibilities exist. It's where again, it's in that darkness where your imagination can kind of boom and get set free. Maybe their dreams are going to help you get some kind of clarity. We get one more, and then we've got Attraction 44. You're going to be discovering what it is you're truly attracted to. There's a lot of there are a lot of things pointing to you kind of being more solitary, taking time to really contemplate who you are, what you want. Um, if you want to make changes. how to go about doing that. Like, you're just there's there's just this real kind of like this energy of mulling things over, of being patient, of resting, needing to work out where you are feeling resistant to change, to a new beginning, needing to discover what you are attracted to. Maybe that's changing for you. Things that you things and people that you were attracted to before just don't cut it, just don't do it for you anymore, and this is a it's a you're kind of a pioneer in a way, exploring new worlds, or exploring the possibility of new worlds, of exploring all the possibilities, really. The potential, your the potential you have available to you um for success and balance and happiness is, it's all right here, and you're seeing this now, and it's almost like you have so much to choose from, and you're like, I want to make sure I make the right choice. You don't want to just dive into something frivolously or impulsively. Yeah. Okay. I am. What do I want? Let me go with the Moonology deck. Yeah. Okay. Right? No, not yet. Not yet. Sorry. I want the enchanted map first. Hey, Divine Love 1111 is here, and J Dub too. Awesome. So glad you guys are here. Anybody else I missed? Yay. Okay, so we've got Moonlight 51. Details 43. Interesting, we have that Moonlight and the moon again. Oh, sorry. Let me finish pulling cards first. We got Metamorphosis 25. Again with the seven. So we've got triple sevens now. Oh, sorry, quadruple sevens because 43. Um, you are having some kind of you're going through some kind of spiritual growth. You are on a spiritual journey. You are discovering things about yourself that you were previously unaware of. There's new ideas, new concepts. You're chewing on a lot of new ideas and things. And especially if you're having some kind of spiritual awakening, it makes sense why there's resistance here, because there's there's kind of that part of you which, I don't know, maybe like when you look at general, um, um I don't know how to say it. Like in society, there's uh, there's a lot of people who just kind of subscribe to life is here, like we live life on the earth, and there's this 3D reality. We have our five senses, and that's it. And when we die, we're done, everything's gone. Like everything's, very much like there isn't there isn't that spiritual understanding that, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. A lot of people are kind of focused on what's here in front of me and the science and the yeah. And so if you're coming from like having this kind of mentality, and now you're starting to understand things in a new way, there's still some resistance because it's like, well, but science, doesn't, like, we can't prove this. This isn't real, or there's a lot of skepticism, or almost like even cynicism. Um, but then you might be reading books or talking to people, or like watching tarot. And it's like it's it's something is clicking for you, and there's a part of you that's like, yes. It's like there's a thirst where you're just like, oh, I can't, I can't get enough. But then there's a part of you that's like, well, this is just weird and crazy and ridiculous. Why? What am I even doing? And you might be feeling like, I can't even share this with the people that know me, because they're gonna write me off as like losing my mind, going crazy. Um. Anyway, so again, we have the moonlight. So this is very much about you getting in tune with your intuition. We've got moon all over the place. We've got this darkness. We've got this incubation energy. You're kind of being reformed, reshaped. And yeah, with the details, clarity is where's my finger? Clarity is there under the magnifying glass. And it's like there are details that are clicking, that are falling into place, like, puzzle pieces. And there are all these things to explore, new ideas, new concepts, new understandings. And this is all leading to this incredible transformation. I talked about this incubation period. It's like, the caterpillar in the cocoon. You are being reformed, reshaped, going through possibly some kind of ego death. Maybe you've been dealing with the dark night of the soul. Like, there's a lot of, yeah, a lot of major, major change happening within you. And this, a lot of people around you, the people who know you best, may have no idea this is happening, because you're kind of like, you're keeping this all to yourself. Um, but it's the evidence just keeps stacking up, keeps it in terms of like, things are making sense for you that didn't before. Like, there's just this inner knowing, and it's because your intuition is becoming so strong, is opening up. You're trusting it. You maybe you're hearing it for the first time. We're taught to ignore our intuition in this world, very often. And but there's things you just there's a lot of details. It's like the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And so I'm getting like, you're there's this almost voracious desire to consume ideas, new ideas and thoughts and concepts, and um to talk about it with people. But maybe you're in a place right now where you don't know who to talk to. um you're just starting to explore all this. Or if you're already, like, on this spiritual journey, it's going so much deeper. No matter what, there's this amazing transformation, this amazing metamorphosis that's happening within you, which is going to start reflecting in your outer world. It's just That's just how it goes. Change your vibration, it literally changes what happens around you. So now I'm going to go with the Moonology deck. And Linda is here. Yay! Glad you made it. Okay, we've got nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone because you're still fleshing things out. When I keep looking at this equator, she's got this kind of holographic world on her hand. It's like, go this way to create this. Um, you're kind of being given a blueprint, but it's not. The blueprint isn't set in stone. Like you're still in the process of making changes. This is why you're getting into the details. You're really trying to understand what resonates with you personally. Be bold and make the first move. Bold and make the first move. And your dreams need a practical plan. See? You can't make the first move until you know what you're moving to. Um, but once you hone in on that, once you get very clear, once the details come into focus, that's when you know you can move step forward. Oh, and also this be bold and make the first move speaks to taking this um, imperfect action that you are possibly resisting. By taking your first step forward in this new direction, even though it's not perfect, it's like with me starting this channel. I leave those original videos up um, so that people can see that it's been a journey. I had no idea how to read card. I mean, I knew a little bit how to read cards, but I barely knew tarot at all. And I started my channel and was like, well, this is how I'm going to learn. I just got to start and then and then go from there. And those first videos are so cringy, but I had to start somewhere. And like, it's part of the journey. And that's exactly how it is for you too. You're not going to be perfect right out the gate. Typically, when we start something, we are not. We don't, we're beginners. We're just learning. And that's okay. So I forgot to do one thing. So, what I want to do is read the cards in a different way. So, we have completion and west, resistance, and moonlight. So, I kind of feel like it's pretty much what I was saying, that you have gained some final piece to the puzzle that is sending you in a westerly direction, maybe literally. But there is resistance to moving on because where you have been, you have built up. This is all. It's like it's this whole ecosystem of your beliefs and ideas and understanding. It's all your friends and family, everything you've subscribed to over your lifetime, and it's like this is a major game changer. And you're like, I don't want to let things go because I mean it's the unknown and people are going to think I'm crazy, maybe I'm going to lose friends, whatever. Like when we go through spiritual growth like and spiritual awakening, it's very common for because our frequency, our vibration is changing. th- some people just naturally fall away because they don't vibrate on that same level with us anymore. Um, but because you're taking this time to go within, oh, and that looks like, is that an owl? Yeah, see, you're tapping into your wisdom. That is an owl in the moon there. You're discovering you have wings. You're discovering she's got this fairy here. It's like you're tapping by by tuning into your intuition, by even discovering that you even have intuition. Like I think you just for somebody out there, you just didn't even think about this before. But your our wisdom is directly tied to our intuition, and and ultimately to it's our divine connection to the universe. It's like you're discovering your magic. Your wisdom is coming online through your intuition. And there is a major storm here. I'm noticing on the planet, it looks like there's some kind of like a hurricane happening there. And this can be part of the resistance. Maybe you're seeing things from a new perspective. You're seeing how your life was kind of felt like you were in a hurricane, or you're seeing things in a new way where you're like, "Oh, the way people live in general is kind of like just getting swept up in all the craziness." And you're kind of seeing how you can navigate that differently because of this newfound understanding, insight, wisdom that you're gaining. So then we have equator, the void, and details. So, um, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Having my own moment there. You are being pointed in the direction of like I talked about. These parts of yourself are coming into balance. The yin and the yang, the light and the dark, or we'll say light and shadow. And this is putting you in this new beginning with this void. This number one, you're like, okay, I just need to integrate all this new stuff, all this new understanding, and focus on gaining clarity and getting those details while you're kind of in the womb, in your little incubation space. And then we have moon, darkness, attraction, supermoon, and metamorphosis. Once again, intuition leads to discovering you're attracted to new things. There's a whole new, I don't know, it's a whole new something that's got your attention, and this is all leading to this major metamorphosis. Like this, it's all coming down to this. You are discovering you have wings, or you're growing wings. You're discovering you can fly, or you're gaining the ability to do this. So, um, oh my goodness, this is amazing, an amazing reading. I Okay, I'm feeling the need to get a card from the Sacred Rebel Oracle. Receiving 27. Yeah, this is speaking to you receiving the gifts. Oh, interesting. There's this swirling thing again, which makes me think of like the hurricane energy here. I feel like there's something about how your life has been somewhat like a hurricane, or you're starting to see maybe this is how you see people living, and you were caught up in this too, and you're like you're now taking this energy, very powerful kind of circular energy, and you're using it to your advantage. You're allowing it, so you're kind of stepping out of it and using it as um I don't know, as a tool, as something that sustains you, that nurtures you or nourishes you. Because she's about to drink here. It's like seeing energy in a whole new way, being in the world, not of it, of the world, not in it, however that goes, whatever the saying is. Um, 27. And this also speaks to this completion. You're learning to receive, you're receiving downloads, you're receiving yeah, the messages from your intuition, this wisdom, this maybe you're even going to start receiving something physical. You're going to be given something that's going to alter your perceptions. I'm getting like, I don't know, maybe you're gonna do an ayahuasca thing or something, but you're receiving the bounty and something that is healing and nourishing. So I guess I should probably close this out. I want to keep going. This is such a powerful, beautiful reading. Um, okay, I'm gonna get some. I want to get some cards from the Voice of the Souls Oracle. Um, yeah. Okay. We have submission. Interesting. I feel like this is you kind of finally submitting to. It's like releasing the resistance, submitting to all this new information that's flooding in. Communication. And what's she doing? There's some kind of meditation here. You may be developing a meditation practice or deepening one. Um, she's got kind of this halo thing going on around her. This is you going within, tapping into your intuition. Um, you're communicating with source, with the universal, these universal energies that you're now tapping into. You're submitting to to the will of the universe. You're finally understanding that when you stop resisting, when you open up and allow and receive, that is let's get the final card. That is leading you. Yeah, see, you're learning. You're you're learning a whole new language. There's a whole new understanding here that is it's very powerful and it's very liberating and empowering. Okay, so I want to finish with. All right, yeah, I'll go with the chakra card. Matching eye patches. It's so funny to jump in chat randomly and be like, what are you guys talking about? Okay, we've got sacral chakra, self worth. Uh huh. I am worthy. I listen to my needs and desires and honor myself. I give myself the time, space, and loving kindness that I need to make manifest all that I am. I discover my true self by going inward and becoming my own best friend. I nurture. You are becoming your own best friend. That's amazing. Oh my god, and I feel like tears of joy wanting to come out. This is so beautiful. You are discovering your worth and that you are a divine being just like everybody. Now you're really feeling it. Now that final puzzle piece, it's all clicking into place. You are discovering your true self by going inward. Oh, there's so much, so much about that. And it's just, I don't have any more words for this. You are your own best friend. I love this. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and year wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And happy birthday again to you. And thank you so much also for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave a comment if this resonates.